As many of you know, Mike and Veronica first met about 6.5 years ago during Fleet Week in San Francisco. As Veronica describes it, you could immediately spot Mike. He was handsome and the center of attention and way too difficult to deal with. So when he almost immediately came running up and asked for her number, of course she said no. But clearly they had made an impression on each other, and Mike, knowing he had met someone truly special, was persistent. As he describes it, through some Facebook sleuthing and some clandestine negotiations with Victoria, he eventually got Veronica to agree to a date.
I still remember the first time that I told my family about this incredible person that I just met. I think I described you as the complete package. She's this smart, charming, hilarious girl who's a professional dancer, and by the way, she speaks fluent Russian. Oh, and did I mention that she's the most beautiful person you've ever met? I honestly think they thought that I was like making you up and you were this figment of my imagination for a long period of time until they finally met you themselves and realized that I was probably downplaying the whole thing. I've known for a long time that you're the person that I want to spend the rest of my life with. And I'm just thankful that for some reason that I'm not quite sure about, you chose me too.
Even though we were born on opposite sides of the world, we seem to complement each other perfectly, filling in each other's weaknesses and feeding off each other's strengths. You make me laugh daily, even if it is at myself sometimes. Your energy is electric, as anyone knows you can attest. You're fearless, whether that means recovering my stolen iPhone after a motorcycle chase in Chinatown, reluctantly trying Russian cuisine staples like cow tongue, or taking an incredibly difficult exam just 1 week after a French voyage.
Love you guys, and thanks for being here for me today.
Fate tried and failed to put us together twice. Once in the East Bay growing up, and then again during my short stint at UCSD before it finally succeeded. I feel so lucky that we met when we did, because my life has changed ever since.
Veronica, I can't believe how quickly the last 6.5 years have gone by. You've been the most supportive, caring, and thoughtful partner that a man could ever ask for. The way that you constantly challenge me to be a better friend, a better son, and a better man is one of the many, many reasons that I've fallen in love with you.
Hi. You look unbelievable. I see. Great. Look amazing. Luckiest guy in the world, really.
Every lovely line of that old tune, right outside the door. But my hiding place will keep me away. Start new with wonder of a wide-eyed you.
I've heard some people say that feelings fade after time, and every day we're together, I find myself falling more and more in love with you, and I can't tell you how excited I am for the next 10 years, because it's hard to imagine things getting better than they already are today.
Matrimony is perhaps the greatest and most challenging adventure of human relations. No ceremony can create your marriage. Only you can do that. Through tenderness and laughter, through love and patience.
First and foremost, I vow to always consider you my partner in life and best friend. We are a team to share in life's joys and dig through its complexities together forever. I vow to love you above all others and show you and tell you daily. I will do my very best to avoid getting hung up on little things and especially avoid the blame game. I promise to be honest even when it's easier to fib, except in Liar's Dice. I promise to be faithful and love it.
my first promise was going to be that no one's going to love you more in this world than me. And I see you today and how beautiful you look, and it's hard for me to comprehend someone not falling in love with you. So instead, I'll just say that I'm going to wake up every morning and be thankful that you've chose me to be your partner for the rest of our lives, and I'll do everything I can to make you happy. I promise to lay down next to you and quietly watch Sex and the City if you have a bad day and not complain at all. I promise that I'll try to keep a sense of adventure and wonder in our lives, even as we are married for 10, 20, 50 years.
I promise to love you every way I know how, the way I do today, for the rest of our lives.
You're my whole life. I love you more than anything, and I promise that I'm going to spend the rest of my life trying to prove that to you.
It is my great honor to present to you for the first time, as husband and wife, Michael and Veronica Moscuza.
Some of you know the Russian culture has many traditions. The bride and groom must kiss the same number of times Gorka is shouted to sweeten the taste of their beverages.
When Mike met Veronica, he instantly fell head over heels in love. And how could he not? I mean, come on. She has so many amazing characteristics that make her such a good person and the perfect counterpart for my brother. You two are seriously meant for each other.
She was just able to go toe to toe with Mike, kept giving it back to him. You know, here she is, 5'2", 100 nothing.
Nika's the kind of friend who leaves her marina hood to come to Colorado in the middle of winter to meet your crying newborn. Keep it together, keep it together.
Raise a glass as high as you can and help me wish this beautiful couple a lifetime of happiness.
Be up at 6 in the morning. I gotta do movie. I gotta drive from Davis to Napa and call you.
Tell you about my best friend, my role model, my sister. For the last 6 years, I've seen you guys grow together, taking care of each other, and I'm so happy that you guys have found each other.